Yes, Bharat, how can I help you?
So Sanjeev, I've been working in the IT industry for 15 years now. That's my
Mm-hmm.
total overall experience.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been only based on storage, SAN profile, if you have heard of that, storage
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah, yeah,
NetApp also. Since,
correct.
so I do not have any coding experience, no coding background,
Mm-hmm.
and I've not worked on any cloud platform or any of the tools.
Mm-hmm.
So. So I'm just looking a way forward on how can I transition from
I
here on.
actually, I actually did a short video on this network to cloud and so the storage to this actually titled something like that, storage or something. So you can check
Okay.
it on YouTube also.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's you are 15 years, you are seasoned person. You should know this that you need to upgrade
Yes.
constantly yourself. Uh,
Yeah.
but it's not a bad space to be in. It's not that bad, but it's a very specialized area. So if something happens, a lot of customers are moving to cloud and even their
Yeah.
storage choices are changing. NetApp is evolving. Even we use it in our company. I work
Yeah.
with those guys. How do they do
Okay.
that? So, but yeah, you need to you know it that you need to upgrade. Uh,
Yes. So I mean, I started learning a little bit of Ansible, but then
mhm.
I'm not exactly sure of the entire DevOps streamline mapping. I mean, the
But why
roadmap.
why so much on DevOps? Because you are in the storage side, you are more on the cloud
Yeah.
infrastructure side. So for you, an architect kind of role, uh,
Here, mostly now clients have slowly started transitioning from on-premises data centers to cloud infrastructure
correct.
and onboarding to, public cloud, private cloud solutions also.
Hmm.
Uh, so the only new vendors that are there in the market as of now in the block storage are the one that's going around a lot is Pure Storage.
Hmm.
So, but I'm looking something to integrate with cloud and DevOps, and I
So
want
that's why I'm
to
saying
actually,
yes, you should be doing that. But why start
yeah,
with Ansible? Why not go first all in into a cloud, understand all the cloud, cost optimization, security, and then Ansible, Terraform are
Mhm.
more of DevOps tools, more you wouldn't or shouldn't be required to use these tools in your day-to-day role. You will,
Yeah.
so, so yes, you
I
should,
also want to move out actually of the traditional support role. That's
yeah. Yeah, which is
support
true, which is
role.
correct. You should be doing this, but choose the right path
Okay.
because you are in the infra side. Look at cloud um storage options. Now, in cloud, usually roles will not be that you manage just the storage part of it. You will be looking
Yeah,
at
of
cost,
course.
security, instances, serverless, how your
Yeah.
and anything related to storage or data. It's not a bad space to be in, but yeah, you have to upgrade. So first, instead of
Mm.
spending a lot of time on Ansible, I don't know what next you plan to learn. Go
Mm-hmm.
deep into the cloud knowledge. That is
Okay.
that is a better upgrade for you and a little related to
Mhm.
your past. Then you can, once you get comfortable, once you have certified and everything, then you can look at these Ansible. How do you manage? Once you have that problem that hundreds of servers have to be managed, then you get into
Yeah.
that Ansible, Terraform,
Yeah.
serverless, Kubernetes, Docker. But yeah, first should
And since
be
there
a lot
is,
of cloud
yeah,
in-depth knowledge and at least
okay,
two professional level certifications in cloud. Then you look at other
okay,
options.
okay. And since there is no such scope of getting hands-on because the place where I'm working, cloud is not completely integrated. It's just, talks are happening and migration will start happening and all that stuff.
And those projects will
But
take years, right? You can't wait for
yes, so
multiple years to learn something.
exactly, exactly. So as in not to have hands-on and then going in for the hands-on and certification, will that suffice to make a switch in that sense?
First, certifications should be there. Now, those should continue. You should always be
Yeah,
targeting at least one certification. Like you should always have something signed up. Like I have
yeah,
AI certification signed up. So I first sign
yeah.
up,
Just me.
then what?
One sec. Just give me one sec. Sorry. Yeah, sorry.
And
Okay.
yeah, certification is one thing. Then obviously, you cannot uh, go do all those hands-on. That's where those projects that we offer, or projects from your own experience, you can think of certain use cases in your company, in your bank, or wherever you work. You should look at those options.
Okay.
Create some small projects that a company would take years to do, but you would do that in maybe 2 weeks, a small subset of the project, something like that.
Okay. So to start with, which one would be a better option, as in AWS or Azure, as in with the
If
market scope and
again you
all that?
you sh you should be consulting others on this. You are an experienced person, but
Yeah, yeah, I do.
if your company does not have any, like my I have done multiple videos on this, which cloud to pick up. If your company doesn't have you're completely on premise and there's no bias, then pick up AWS.
AWS. Yeah,
If
there is
your
no bias
company,
as such, of course.
but
Yeah,
like first identify a bias, that if, for example, your company is planning to migrate or migrating to Azure, then I would suggest look at that as an option, because that will improve your productivity at your current work. You will be probably have first hands on that particular cloud. So
yeah,
if that is not the case, then AWS has vast learning material, quality certifications, a market share. So then
yeah.
AWS becomes a bit of first choice.
Yeah, because my main focus has been on learning the storage products. I've learned quite a few products by now on the storage domain.
Storage
But
is
then,
getting cheap and cheap every day.
yeah,
In around 2015, even the AWS certifications, storage was
yeah,
the key topic. That how that
yeah,
we are saving storage. Even in the
exactly.
job, people will say, "Oh, S3, we have to optimize S3." Last three,
Yeah,
4 years, people are not just even talking about it. The cost has reduced so much that
exactly,
people say, you
exactly.
know, make multiple copies. I want fast, I want better results. Even if storage cost goes double, it doesn't matter sometimes. Obviously, that's not
Yeah,
relevant for
even,
every use case.
yeah,
If something is really terabyte level and repeating every day, then that's a big cost. But
yeah, even
eh,
object storage is very much on the boom right now.
hmm,
Object storage. But
correct,
yeah, wanting to move to the cloud domain, so that was of more relevance. So
absolutely.
I'll take up this path of maybe AWS first, and then I'll see forward. Yeah,
AWS, couple of certification, professional level certifications.
yeah,
Do that. Look at my 12 projects, look at other projects around you, build a good portfolio of projects that you can showcase, because you will
okay,
be applying for a lot of senior roles, architect roles. So they
yeah,
would expect that you know all the use cases, what customers are doing, what problems
right,
they are facing. So how do you solve that? So that should be the approach.
sure. Okay, I'll take up this. Sure.
All right, sir.
Thank you so much.
Have a
Thank
nice
you. Bye
day.
bye.
Bye.